And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, what up out there, everybody? Welcome in to the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. A special one, episode number 99. We're almost at triple fucking digits, everybody.
I have a 99.
Oh, okay. What is it? What you got?
He's a guy that's not playing or hasn't played on this. He's been injured a lot, but Chase Young, the former defensive rookie of the year.
The guy that does not play.
Had one season so far.
Yeah.
His second season sucked, and then he was hurt again, and then now he has not played yet. He's not he's not playing in week 2 either, they said already. So, but yeah, that's my number 99 there. And that's it, dude. That's the last number. Nobody in football wears
Nobody else, bro. Let's see. Number 99 for me, Cowboys. Number 99, George Selvey. You know, if you remember that one out there, everybody.
Shit, I don't. I have no clue.
That's the only one I can think of. Number 99 is not very, I don't really recall any major memorable ones anyway. So there you go. Yeah. It's number 99. We're one away from the special 100. So, man, we've done this 99 fucking times, bro.
It's crazy, dude.
It is.
And this one's
we're recording on a Monday evening because yesterday was the first day of NFL football. We were partying our balls off, so we're tired.
The effects of that is still lingering.
It's very alive and well right now.
Because we both had to work today, and we had to get up early and be on our. Even though we work from home, it's still a struggle.
It's still not easy, bro.
And I've been dragging ass all day, but I'm always ready to get over here and do this because it's fucking fun.
Absolutely, definitely agree on that. Of course. So welcome in to 99, motherfuckers. We're glad you're here. If you're joining us over on YouTube Live, we appreciate you stopping in. Smash that like button and make sure that you hit that sub button as well if you have not done that, please. That is free, and we need more subs, please. And audio version as well, welcome in. Nice to not see you, but thanks for listening.
All
right. Let's jump in, man. This is we got a lot to get to, obviously, with NFL starting. It's a big thing for us, as you know, out there. But as usual, before that, bunch of fun stuff to talk about. I just want to say real quick something that we've mentioned maybe a couple times. I don't know. It's about a year away, I think. But I do want to say that I did see, and you probably saw this as well, the composer for Joker 2, which is coming out, I think, in a year. I think it's about a year away.
Yeah.
Basically confirmed that, yes, this will be an all-out musical. So a lot of music and all that, which we kind of knew already, but we weren't 100% sure.
I feel like that's a weird direction to go in for that.
It is.
After the first movie, like...
Yeah, there wasn't like anything like that in the first one.
No,
so bringing in, obviously, Lady Gaga for Harley Quinn and Joaquin Phoenix is back, but... Apparently, we've got confirmation here that it's going to be an all-out musical. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Are you like a musical fan? You like?
No, I mean, what's the number one musical for you, bro?
I don't know.
Sound of Music or something?
Probably, but I haven't seen it. I can tell you that.
I mean, I had to watch that in school. But
I might have in school, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't fire those up, bro.
I'm not over on the couch, bro. And be like, hell yeah,
yeah.
Let me fire that up, baby.
Yeah. Like, I mean, with my kids or whatever, the cartoons that are like the Sing movie and shit like that. I watch those because I was watching those with my kids. But other than that, I'm not really diving into those.
Those are funny. obviously. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Mm-hmm. You know, because the last one was so goddamn good. I mean, they won awards for that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to feel about that either, bro. But
yeah, I always thought that was a weird direction to go in after that first one because that one was dark. The first one was pretty dark.
Oh
so
yeah, huge.
Now, I mean, musicals seem to me that they're like more. Maybe this is a dark one. I don't know, but they always seem happy because they're always singing songs every.
Well, the way that the first one was, you're right. I can't imagine that being like happy, like yay.
Yeah,
like, I mean, bringing in Harley Quinn, and I don't know how you're gonna introduce.
I wonder how that
them
story. Yeah, I wonder how that story's gonna go. So yeah,
Same.
it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'll check it out.
Well, we'll definitely watch it.
Yeah,
for sure. But it's like a year away, so we should get a trailer at some point though. Probably by the end of the year, maybe, or early next year.
Probably.
See what it's all about, bro.
Yeah.
One thing I do know, bro, and we both know is like Lady Gaga will be super hot in the movie.
She is a smoke show.
Because she's got the body and it's rocking, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So look out for that, bro.
Oh, since we're on movie talk, this is real quick. I want to call somebody out. Who's?
I actually have a couple things.
Okay.
On movies. So
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just gonna say this real quick. We have a long time listener. I think he's day one listener. His name's Austin. He's awesome.
Austin. Yeah, bro. Shout out Austin.
Yeah. So I'm Facebook friends with him, and he posted the other day that he said that The Whale was one of the worst movies he's ever seen. And me and Sam talked about this on the podcast. Where we thought it was a great movie. Brendan Fraser won Oscar for it.
Yeah.
And we thought it was one of his best movies. We loved it.
I did.
Thought it was a great movie. So
very emotional.
I just wanted to call out Austin and say that's a bad take. Bad take, man. But we appreciate you listening, but that's a bad opinion. That's wrong.
Yeah, I mean that movie did win. And I don't know how you don't cry in that movie, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, man. Some people don't like those kind of movies, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Just, I mean, the performance of Brendan Fraser alone was insane. So,
yeah, I agree.
But anyway, I just wanted to.
Okay. Well, shout out Austin. Hey, by the way, Austin,
thanks for listening, bro.
maybe watch it again, bro.
Yeah,
you
give
know,
another shot, maybe.
And eat a lot of food at the same time, so you feel disgusting and fat, just like the whale, bro.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure I was
stuffing pizza.
Yeah, I was doing that for sure.
Yeah, just fucking crumbs and shit all over your belly, bro.
Yeah,
You're like,
oh, this is a great movie.
This is disgusting, but I love it. Okay. Well, the other thing I was going to say was another, like I said, a couple movie things, actually. We haven't had much to talk about with that just due to the fact that the strike is still going.
Yeah, the strike's still happening, man. So there's not a ton. I mean, there's some stuff being released, but it looks like they're spacing it out because, I mean, there's really nothing going on.
No. But one thing, another one we're really looking forward to, and hopefully it doesn't push back or anything like that. Hopefully they get it done, was Deadpool 3.
Right.
Which is going to be an amazing movie because both of them, first one and the second one, are really amazing. But there's going to be a lot of cameos in this movie, and then one of the rumored ones was Liev Schreiber coming back as Sabretooth, bro.
Oh, nice.
You know, because he was in like that Wolverine origin movie, and then maybe another one. But that dude's amazing. I mean, that guy's, by the way, that guy's the voice of God because he does the NFL series, bro, on HBO with the training camp series, Hard Knocks.
Oh, yeah.
He's the narrator because his voice is fucking amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the voice of an angel.
That's very true.
But him coming back as Sabretooth, that's cool. That's another like cameo, the rumored, that's supposed to be coming in because, you know, the X-Men's sliding into this shit now. So I'm pumped about that, dude.
This sounds like it's going to be a massive movie, like a kind of an Avengers type of thing.
Right.
Almost. Like,
well, they're building up to that.
Yeah.
So they kind of got to, like, we've shit on Marvel lately because they've been shit. And they need to fucking turn the page, bro, and get this shit going again.
Hopefully because this will be Deadpool's first appearance in this MCU. So hopefully this will maybe turn the tides a little bit for the whole franchise. Because, like, the last few movies have not been good.
No. But if you have, I mean, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Liev Schreiber, plus, you know, other X-Men returning, I mean, it's going to be hard to fucking fuck that up, bro. Because those are some heavy hitters, bro. And, like, the writing has to be really good, obviously. And I have all the confidence in the world in Ryan Reynolds, bro. He's like, the Deadpool thing's been his baby.
Yeah,
he's not going to fuck that up.
He's been in full control of that. I think he said he wouldn't do it any other way. Like, he's got to have all the creative control behind it. He's, like, obviously the executive producer and everything. Star of it, obviously, too. Yeah. So, yeah, he's not fucking that up.
No, yeah. Let's not hope so, but I'm pumped about that because, like I said, Liev Schreiber's amazing. So
yeah, I also saw that there's a secret role for Daniel Radcliffe. Did you see that? Is that your next thing? I don't know.
That.
I just saw that, but I don't know.
Deadpool?
I didn't look into it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Deadpool 3.
Wow.
But I didn't look into it.
What the fuck is that guy gonna do?
I didn't look into see if that was just a rumor. Or
right.
What. Yeah. I know a lot of people, like, he got shredded for a role a while back. Maybe this year. I don't know if it's coming out or what. But like I said, I just didn't really look into it. But
it's the next Harry Potter, bro.
Yeah. People were saying that maybe he should be the next Wolverine. I was like, that's a terrible casting.
Oh, hell no. He's not big enough for that.
No.
Dude, when you see Hugh Jackman, bro, he's fucking like 6'5",
yeah,
bro.
like I don't even think Daniel Radcliffe's like 5'9" or 10. He's short, dude.
He's
I think
too small.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not his. That'd be a terrible casting, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just
maybe he's
saw
getting
that,
jacked, like I said, bro, for the over 30 Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's not fighting with a wand this time.
Yeah, he's coming in with some fucking muscles. Yeah. Fuck.
Got UFC gloves on. You're like, what the fuck kind of movie is
what
this?
kind of Harry Potter book did they write? Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
Jesus.
Then I did see another thing that was pretty exciting, and I know you'll probably be excited about it as well. This is, again, probably just a big rumor, but it says it's in the works, and we'll see if it happens or not. But it looks like there is going to be a sequel to National Treasure, bro, and Nicolas Cage is going to be it, and Keanu Reeves.
Oh, shit.
Is what this says.
Nice.
So that's the rumor that because Nicolas Cage did those first two National Treasure, which were great.
Yeah.
And then Disney's fucking stupid, of course, and they did a series on Disney Plus of National Treasure, which did not involve Nicolas Cage at all. It had a female lead, two female leads, and it bombed, and they were like, cancel it.
Yeah, I know. I saw that they canceled that after like one season, so I was like,
and I'm like,
of course, nobody watched it.
Nobody cares. Well, first of all, you can't have National Treasure without fucking Nicolas Cage, who's like the main character that built the shit, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
The fucking decisions these people make are just astronomically fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
So that's the rumor that there's going to be a sequel, but they're also bringing in Nicolas Cage back and then Keanu Reeves, which, I mean, again, you can't fuck that up, bro, if those two are involved. Because Keanu Reeves is all time, bro.
Yeah.
You know, get him off of the John Wick series for a minute and make him do a National Treasure, bro.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That should be cool.
Yeah. Those have always fascinated me, bro, just because I'm such a big history buff kind of guy. And, like, I mean, I get it. The National Treasure, like, there's some history in there, but there's also some stretched history. Like, there's,
right.
I don't know if there's a president's book, but
exactly.
There probably is something like that. Damn it.
Yeah, I would think so.
But anyways,
we don't know.
That's gonna be fun, dude. And actually, this actually reminded me that I'm gonna go back and watch the first two because they're just that good.
Oh, they're great, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go on that with some entertainment / movie news because, like I said, the strike is still going on, and I see somebody asked us if when's that going to end. I don't know. It was rumored that it could go to November. So
yeah, anything I've looked at, I don't think they're even close.
Yeah.
Like, to agreeing on anything. So I think they're still far apart. I mean, they're going to have to end this thing at some point because they're running out of movies, bro. That they recorded or they finished before the strike started. So those are going to run out.
Yeah, they've got to.
Now I did see like the there's some Walking Dead spinoffs movies that are filming overseas that they got some kind of special thing to keep making somehow.
Oh, really? So they got a side deal or whatever?
Yeah, they did something to where they could keep filming. But like these big production company type movies, like the bigger ones, studios, that you can't do that with those. So,
right.
But maybe I don't know if they're doing it. I kind of read it, but I didn't understand. I needed to look at it more. But I did see that those get to keep filming. So,
there you go. Well, like I said. Yeah, I haven't seen any sort of progress either.
I haven't either.
So we're in for a little bit of more time there. I think.
I keep seeing celebrities on Instagram picketing, bro. And
some
of them, a lot of them are on vacation right now. As I see those, they're posting like, "I'm in Italy today," and then
it must be those bigger actors with all the money in the world already. They're probably fine, but those smaller actors and those crew people, I mean. They're fucking having to. They're probably working some other job right now, just to fucking be able to survive.
When I saw that Aaron Paul said he makes zero money off of streaming from Netflix from Breaking Bad, but I was like, dude, you got paid like thousands of dollars an episode.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like he probably didn't negotiate a deal like that, like because they get so much money up front for filming this TV show.
Uh-huh.
Like, but that's Like we've always said, the strike's not about that. It's about the writers and the smaller people who need to live off residuals just to stay in the business and have insurance and shit.
Exactly.
Because they're not getting paid $250,000 an episode like Bryan Cranston is and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
and those actors are out there picketing and supporting.
Yeah, they are.
Because they get it.
Yeah,
but, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Of course, if there's any news that drops, we'll be talking about that for sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, it's just get these fucking people some money and stop being greedy assholes, man.
Yeah, no shit.
They're the only reason you have a goddamn company, man.
Yeah.
So
Netflix, you're gonna survive. You keep raising your monthly thing, and there's like billions of people that subscribe to
Amazon, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all are not gonna be hurting.
No,
at all.
No, not at all. So we'll let you know. So there you go.
Yeah.
And kind of on the same lines of entertainment, sort of, or whatever. I know you wanted to bring up Mr. Jimmy Fallon over there, bro. Some news came out about this guy this week that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, there was like a Rolling Stone article that came out from ex staff members from the Tonight Show and current ones came out saying that the host Jimmy Fallon was characterized as an erratic, bullying mess in his 9 years at the helm of the historic late night franchise.
It's only been 9 years?
Yeah.
It feels like it's been longer.
Yeah. So, and this article says Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon has been drunk, dismissive, mean, and erratic to the point he drove some staffers to ponder suicide amid a toxic atmosphere. Current and former employees told Rolling Stone.
Damn.
So, dude, I don't know what is up with these talk show hosts that are just dicks to their people. Like Ellen, that one thing came out about Ellen DeGeneres. She was a piece of shit apparently, and then this says there's some dressing rooms for guests were used as crying rooms. Staffers had to go because they were just brought to tears by what shit he say to them, and
just treating everybody like pieces of shit, huh?
Yeah, and then here's a stat that says it's a revolving door of showrunners. There was 9 showrunners since 2014. That's a lot.
So a different showrunner every year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very telling.
Yeah, and so it's like nobody told Jimmy no. Everybody walked on eggshells, especially showrunners. Former employees told the magazine, so you never knew which Jimmy we were going to get. And when he was going to go throw a hissy fit, he's like, look at how many showrunners went so quickly. We know they didn't last long. I mean, they're just...
Yeah.
And I saw Jimmy Fallon came on and did some kind of apology, and people bashed it, obviously, because... those apologies are never usually sincere. And
they're told that, hey, you need to put out an apology.
Yeah. Exactly. Or, I mean, he hasn't ever done it in 9 years.
Exactly.
So why would he do it now? But
yeah.
But anyway, so apparently Jimmy Fallon's a piece of shit, dude. I mean, he always seemed fake on his show. The way he interviewed people,
just so weird because I've always thought that would be like super cool and nice and just be like a guy you could have a beer with.
Well, he looks like he's cool with obviously the celebrities. He's probably friends with those people, but the people that he works with, he looks like he's a dick to him, dude.
That sucks,
shitty, dude.
You hate hearing that because man, what the fuck, dude? Like, you seem like a cool guy. Like all the shit he's always done with Timberlake, bro. Mm-hmm. And you're like, that guy just seems like he would be a fun guy to hang out with.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you hear this and people that actually worked with him and worked around him, bro, that aren't celebrities. Mm-hmm. They're like, nah, dude, he's a total piece of shit.
Yeah, he treats us like shit. And it's funny because
bullshit, bro.
I was like the biggest Conan O'Brien fan. You never heard shit about that from him.
Right.
Like he always treated people good, and like he actually quit the whole business. He's doing a podcast now that's probably making more money than he ever made on TV. So that's why he's doing that. But yeah. Every once in a while this comes up. Like, I mean, Jay Leno was kind of not a good dude, and I
wonder if Letterman was a good dude.
Letterman, I think, was the same. He was kind of. It's the actors and stuff like those guys because obviously they got to be nice to them so they can come on the show. They won't stop coming on the show, Yeah. But I don't think I ever heard anything about Letterman being kind of a dick or whatever. But it's probably out there.
Probably true. Seems like it.
But
that's good to hear that Conan, because he seems like a cool guy.
Yeah.
But then again, we don't fucking know these people in real life, so you never know.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, they're just human like us, but I mean, there's a point where you got to draw the line.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you could be, sure, everybody has their bad days, but like, why you got to be an asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
Like even if you have a ton of money, which Jimmy Fallon obviously has, why be a dick? Like, why? Why you got to be like that?
Yes, just because.
All right, well, if I ever see Jimmy Fallon in person, I'm going to be like, why are you a dick?
Yeah. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? You are gay.
Yeah, so that's because I mean I always liked Fallon, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
Yeah,
Weird.
but yeah,
Wonder what Queen
I guess
Latifah.
I'm never gonna
has
go to work for him.
No, I wonder what Queen Latifah has to say, bro. How was the filming with Jimmy Fallon of the movie Taxi?
Jesus,
The fucking movie blows, bro.
it was bad.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
All right. Well, stay away from Jimmy Fallon.
yeah. Or don't go work for him. At least.
Don't work for him. Yeah. Another guy that you females should stay away from at all times, bro. Which you're probably going to be able to do now.
Yeah,
And we talked about this actually when this came out. The
Right.
whole Danny Masterson was found guilty.
yes,
When we talked about it, but now he's sentenced.
yeah,
And he got 30 years to life in prison for rapes of 2 women, bro.
yes.
So the sentencing happened. So yeah, Danny Masterson's. I mean, his career was over anyways. But I mean, 30 years, bro, to
Yeah.
life. So have fun with that, bro.
Well, I remember I was watching that show, The Ranch, on Netflix, which Ashton Kutcher, Sam Elliott's on it, and Danny Masterson was on it. And he was great, and he was funny, dude. He made it a lot more funnier than it was.
Yeah.
But then I remember they had to write him off the show because when these accusations came up, they had to let him go. And then Netflix said, yeah, you got to write this guy off the show. We ain't going to have somebody that's just and this was just because he was just accused. Like he hadn't been at trial. He hadn't been arrested or nothing. They still
Right.
wrote him off. So, and then obviously this took a long time, dude.
It did.
I think
really
because COVID hit, and so they put it on the back burner. And finally, I think he had one trial that was a mistrial at first.
It did, yeah,
And then
because it
they-
was a
yeah.
second trial. That's
Yeah.
the one that found him guilty of 2 of the 3 rape counts in May when we talked about this.
Right.
And then he was just sentenced this past week. And then the judge sentenced the actor after the judge rejected a motion for a new trial that his defense argued. So he rejected that, and then he sentenced him. He gave him the maximum that was allowed by law, and it means that Masterson will be eligible for parole after serving 25 and a half years, but he can be held in prison for fucking life.
That is crazy.
So this guy obviously was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So he's in prison, bro, for a very long time now.
Dude, I always said this too, man. Like when that whole Me Too movement showed up and stuff, which
Yeah.
needed to happen. We said that before. Like,
Of course.
I understand there's some shitty people out there in this business. I imagine. I mean, I don't
Uh-huh.
work in the business, but I mean, we've always heard this stuff. But I always said that the women in these cases need to do this right here. Is take these guys to trial and this. Look what happens. Now you think these guys are going to shape up now? He's like this dude got 30 years. I ain't going to be fucking around anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly.
But most these guys will be like, here's a settlement, and the girls take it, which is fine, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah.
But I mean, then they get off free. They just get to run around and keep doing it because they got money.
Yeah.
You do something like this, take this fucker to court, and then go all the way to the end and not take a settlement, and then look what happens, dude. He's got in trouble. He's going to be in prison for the rest of his life. Probably.
His career's over.
Yeah, he's done.
He's never going to work again.
No, he hasn't worked in forever because of this.
Exactly. But
And now
now he's definitely not. And
he-
he's in prison now.
Yeah.
For at least 25 and a half years.
Yeah, that's crazy. And see, now some of the other actors who are pieces of shit are probably like, oh, God, we got to watch our fucking shit now, you know?
Yeah, it just goes back to the whole thing we were just saying, bro. Like, if you have money or whatever, bro, like, why do you got to be a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you don't. Obviously, from a very young age, I was taught out the gate, don't rape people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
probably bad.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Yeah. So it's just like, what are you doing, bro? You have a ton of money, a great career. You're on one of the most famous shows ever.
Yeah.
Probably getting residuals out the ass off that from TV.
Yeah, no shit.
Not anymore. But why do you think you're like, I'll just get away with it because I'm rich and all that? And obviously you're fucked, bro. Mm-hmm. So have fun.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to get raped,
Yeah.
actually, now.
Oh, yeah, he's screwed.
Yeah.
Unless they put him in his own little...
And they might because he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
But that's bullshit, dude. In my opinion, you should be thrown in with the rest.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And be like, have fun, dude. And these guys know because, you know, prison, you get news and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They know that you're in here for rape, bro. And they don't like those people
No.
in there.
No, they
They'll
don't.
be like, oh, okay, you want to rape somebody. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm
Yeah.
about to rape you.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're not going to be able to do anything because it's fucking a guy that's 300 pounds and massive has been in there for fucking 35 years already. And he's fucking huge. And you're like, you might as well at that point just try to find some lube, bro, because you're going to take it up the ass.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it. And nobody's going to fucking help you out, bro. The guards probably don't give a fuck either.
This guy's not going to have a good time.
No.
Because he's been Well, I think he started acting when he was a kid. So
Yeah.
he's been famous his whole fucking life. He's had money his whole life.
Yep.
Now you're in prison now, bro.
No one gives a shit about you in prison, bro.
I won't be surprised this guy hangs himself with his bed sheets.
That's the other thing. That's very possible that he could.
Because
I would imagine they'll put him on some sort of watch.
That's a massive culture shock. Going from having anything the fuck you want to now you can't go piss until the guard tells you to.
Exactly. And your meals suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. So you're fucking I bet they put him on some sort of watch.
I bet.
Because you're right, bro. Going from that to that, those guys are like, fuck this, I'm out.
It's gonna be an adjustment.
Like Aaron Hernandez, bro.
Yeah.
Even like he found a loophole though, that if he died or whatever, his wife would get money and shit. So that's why he did it.
Right.
Because the Patriots, I think, were trying to get out of that fucking contract or whatever, and he killed himself because there's a law in Massachusetts or something, like if he died or something. So that's what he did. But
oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
it was on that documentary on Netflix about that.
Oh, I remember seeing that. Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, there's also rumors that Aaron Hernandez was gay or at least bisexual.
Right.
So he probably enjoyed fucking dudes in prison, but you never know, right?
Yeah, you never know. Dude.
But I don't think Danny Masterson's going to enjoy it.
No, probably not.
So have fun, dude. That's all I can say to you.
Yeah, man. This guy learned his lesson. It's too late because he's going to be in there forever. He's 47, so 25 years he's coming out. You're going to be old.
He's going to die in prison.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to die. He's either going to get beat to death, like Dahmer style.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're just like doing their chores, bro, mopping and shit, and then all of a sudden the door closes behind you, and you're like, oh shit, and there's like 3 guys that come in and just beat the living fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Either you're dead or you're beat to where you're almost dead, and you spend like fucking 2 months in the infirmary because you're fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they rape you at the same time. So
yeah, this guy's fucked.
Yeah, have fun, dude.
Yeah,
that's all I could say. All right, let's see, dude. So jumping over to you have anything else? I was going to go to sports.
Just the RIP segments.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I forgot about that. I forgot. We got 2 big ones, dude.
Yeah, we got 2 big ones.
That's so sad, bro.
First one is Steve Harwell. You probably know him better as the lead singer of Smash Mouth back in the what was that 94-ish or mid 90s up until through the 2000s. Says like it looks like he retired in 2021 as the singer. So
yeah, he was not the singer anymore. They had a new one out there on the road, but this one sucks. Smash Mouth was huge back in the early 2000s and shit. They had maybe late 90s. Yeah. They had a bunch of hits, bro. They did. And you heard all their shit. You know exactly what it is. And his voice was pretty unique.
Yeah.
You could tell it was who it was immediately.
I was never a huge Smash Mouth fan, but I mean, I just recognized how big they were. And there was a couple songs I listened to, but
I believe last night after the Cowboys game when we were down the YouTube rabbit hole, some All-Star came on.
Yeah.
For a little tribute to Steve
Walking
Harwell.
on the Sun.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So I did throw in my Spotify channel this week, the This Is Smash Mouth channel, just to listen to a few of those and give a little tip of the cap to Mr. Steve Harwell, which I think he was 56 or something.
Yes, 56 years old.
Yeah.
Liver failure. And I know he struggled with alcohol.
He was a big drinker, bro.
Yeah, he was a big drinker.
Like
and he
big.
struggled. Yeah, he struggled with it big time with the alcoholism and stuff. And it got his liver, man. He just couldn't bounce back from it. So,
yeah, that was a tough one, bro. I just remember I was listening to it the other day, and there's some good songs, bro. They've got some good songs for sure. They were very, very popular in pop culture with movies. They were in movies all the time. They were in Rat Race, the movie Rat Race, towards the end of that, and as the band playing, and then of course Shrek was huge.
Yes,
and that blew them the fuck up.
I remember that video they had with what was that? The Mystery Men movie. All those characters from Mystery Men. I can't remember what the song was, but
not a good movie, but yeah. The song is.
Yeah. So yeah,
rest in peace, bro.
It's a big one, man. Too early too, man. But
yeah.
Just gotta lay off the sauce a little bit.
Well, there was videos of him on stage, hammered, drunk, and like being a total dickhead to people in the crowd and shit. Like I'm like, okay, this guy obviously has a problem.
Yeah. He needs to chill, but
too late.
He's done now. Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Another one is a big one in the Texas country music realm. Big one for me. I was a huge fan of this guy. He's probably known more for his songwriting than his other stuff, but he did have like a major record deal. Has a few hits on his own. His name is Charlie Robeson. Died at 59 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, he died in his home in Texas.
Couldn't tell you one song from this guy, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, he's probably known more for his songwriting stuff. He had some hits though. I mean, but they were back in the early 2000s kind of era, late 90s to early 2000s. And actually 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, actually, he actually had some kind of surgery on his throat, and he actually retired because he couldn't sing after that surgery. Doctor said he might not sing again. And then he actually came back. I don't know if he did some kind of rehab or therapy on it.
Wow.
But then he was able to come back, and that was only like a year or so ago. And then now he died. I don't know if they know what the cause
of death hasn't been announced yet.
I'm looking.
Well, this was what, yesterday?
Yeah, this was only I started seeing it yesterday while we were watching the late night or the Sunday night game, I think.
Yeah, and so it may take a minute for it to come out.
So I'm not sure if he was battling something or what, but yeah, 59 is still fucking.
That is young still. I did see a couple people posting on Facebook about this, how that was sad. I was like, man, I don't even know a single song. But then again, like, I'm not a big Texas country guy like you are, so. But that's young still, man. Yeah. 59 is not old. Man, fuck, I hope we both make it to 60, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be.
It's a coin flip.
That'll be a milestone if I do. It's
a coin flip, guys. We're going to have to make some fucking changes to our routine, that's for sure.
Yeah, I made a joke that this Saturday I'm playing my aunt and uncle's 60th wedding anniversary. I'm like, God, they've been married 60 years. I'm not going to live till 60. And they've been married 60 years. That's insane. So I was like, but
that's impressive, bro.
Yeah.
60. There's no way I would even come close to that with somebody.
No.
First of all, I'm not married, and I'm already fucked.
Yeah, I'm already too old. But I'm not doing that ever again. So it's not going to ever happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd have to live till I'm 100, and that's definitely not happening. I can tell you right now, that's never happening.
That's so sad, but we know ourselves, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep drinking. My doctor says, you can't keep doing that. And I'm like, all right. And then I'd leave, and I'm like,
hold my beer, because I'm going to get another
podcast
one.
night.
Yeah. I know, dude. There was this one time I went to the doctor, bro, just to get checked out, cardiovascular or whatever. They did tests or whatever, which sucked, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they make you fucking walk and run on a treadmill, and I felt like I was going to die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, slow this thing down, bitch. She was like, you got to get your heart rate up more. I was like, it's fucking beating like crazy. You're going to kill me.
Yeah.
Anyways, the doctor went over my results or whatever. He was like, yeah, everything looks pretty good, man. Everything, just make sure you just continue to exercise, eat well. Same shit the doctor always tells you, bro. Don't drink, exercise, and blah, blah, blah. Eat really healthy. I was like, okay, thanks, man. I really appreciate the news. That's good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's lunch. I left the office, the doctor's office, and I was like, it's lunchtime. And then I was like, taco casa.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
I was like, it's not what he meant by eating healthy, I don't think. But hey, there it is.
Yeah, that's definitely not good for you.
It is good. It's good. It's good. It's terrible.
Not for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the way I am, dude.
But R.I.P. to those music legends, bro. Call them both legends.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. R.I.P. boys. We'll pour one out for you on Thursday night whenever we're drinking again, because we're not drinking tonight.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking hungover, I think.
I am too,
me and
bro.
Sam had, you had 19?
I had 19 beers
yesterday. I had
yesterday.
18. So.
Yes. Just to put it out there in the universe, by the way, I've heard some of y'all say or message us that you could keep up with us. Come over on an NFL Sunday. I had 19 beers yesterday.
Yeah, I had 18.
And Leaf had 18. And that is no...
If we were running a beer count, we would have had 30-something, just us.
Yeah, we would have beat the score. No, actually, they had 40 points last night.
We weren't far, though.
Well, we had Aubrey over here, too, so we definitely crushed it.
Yeah, well, Aubrey ran out. He had 12. He had to go get more.
He had to go to the store. I was like, why would you only bring 12, bro?
Needless to say, we celebrated week 1 of the NFL, the first Sunday.
Yeah, so...
We did it hard.
We do it. We do it hard, bro.
Yeah. And I don't think next Sunday's going to be any different.
No. It's going to be the same, bro. Yeah.
We have to record the podcast on Sunday next week, but
yeah,
that's fine. We'll be hammered.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way to go, bro.
It's 100, so I mean, I was hammered on 50. Might as well keep that tradition going.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Goddamn, bro, you were wasted on that one. Hopefully, we don't get that, but we'll see.
Every 50 episodes, I was just gonna be blasted out of my mind.
Fucking throw up everywhere again, like anniversary. Blah. Yeah, it's fucking fun, dude.
Shit.
Okay. Well, anyway, there you go.
Yeah, but that's the 2 RIP segments, or RIP to both of those guys, and then
legends, bro.
Yeah, we can go to sports now if you want.
Cool. Yeah, I was just going to say real quick that obviously we've talked a lot this year about the Texas Rangers and everything, and how, last week we mentioned that they're in the worst slump ever of all time.
Yes.
They're not out of it yet, but they've obviously lost the division lead, and now they're fighting for that wild card spot. They just started a series tonight against Toronto, which is a massive series. Mm-hmm. And look, dude,
because Toronto has that last wild card spot.
Yes,
that's who they're chasing right now for that spot.
And yeah, it's been frustrating.
Yes,
I mean, it's been frustrating. We talked about this a little, like, with this team all year, like how they surprised the shit out of us. They led the division all fucking year until now, and they've shit themselves. And it's been really tough to watch. But I have of the faith of, like, there's 20 games left. They're playing right now, so there's 20 games left. They can still make it, dude. But you can't fucking everything's got to come together, bro. And, like, it's just been so weird how this team basically fell off a fucking cliff, dude.
Yes.
And I've been frustrated just like everybody else out there, but I've been trying to stay positive because I'm like, I didn't know that this team was even going to be in this position at this point of the year.
Right.
And I said before the season that I don't think they're ready for the playoffs yet. I just don't. And it's kind of showing now, like down the stretch, maybe that big games come up, the bullpen, they can't handle the pressure. And here we are.
And the other problem is, at the beginning of the year, the reason why we're in this position is our offense was scoring 6 to 8 runs every game, and now that's not happening. So you can tell this team cannot win close games.
Right, and they can't come from behind either, apparently.
Yeah, no, they can't. Because the
they,
bullpen just keeps giving up runs, and our offense can't keep up unless they already get like last night they scored 9 runs last night.
Yeah,
that was the first kind of big offensive output we've had in a while.
Yeah,
and so.
I was praying to God that starts something. This series against Toronto basically will determine if they're going to make it or not.
I think so.
There's 4 games series.
If they lose this series, I think you can maybe hang it up.
Yep.
I mean, it'll be so difficult to get back. You got 2 series against the Mariners coming up, and those are going to be rough. So
yeah,
if you don't start winning, if you don't get back on the track with this series, I think it's probably a long shot.
Yeah.
So. We'll
God damn, bro. During the year, they were on pace for like 96 wins and shit. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this is going to be fucking amazing. And then I don't think I've ever seen it, man, how you just fall that fucking hard. And it wasn't just one thing. It was everything. The starters started fucking only going like 3-4 innings. That ain't going to cut it, dude.
Yeah, that ain't going to get it done.
But not with this bullpen.
No.
And that puts so much pressure on your bullpen, man, because they have to pitch back-to-back nights, and that's not good. Mm-mm. And I've seen people out there being like, call from Mike Maddox's head, bro. They suck out there. Dude, the pitching coach doesn't really do anything with the bullpen. He's more of the fucking starters. Mm-hmm. And all year, the starters, they're struggling right now, but they've been pretty fucking good. And we lost our ace, by the way. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you can't throw that down the trash. I mean, DeGrom, which we kind of thought, like, there's a good chance that he's probably not going to make it all the way.
Yeah.
But it sucks because you paid him a lot of money and you expected him to be Jacob DeGrom, dude. Mm-hmm. And we lost him.
Yep.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, if your bullpen has to pitch night after night after night so much, dude, that is a recipe for disaster, bro. Yeah. Those guys don't need to be doing that. Those starters need to protect the bullpen, dude. And they haven't been doing that.
Exactly.
So,
and we lost.
And like you said, the hitting sucks. So, that's a perfect storm for a massive slump.
Yeah, we lost Eovaldi. He's at the trade deadline, basically. He's been out.
He pitched one game, and then he was out. He came back now.
But it's taken him a while to come back. His last 2 starts were only like 3 innings or something. If
they have him on a pitch count,
because
just trying to stretch him out, I guess.
So, and it's not going well.
No.
So that's rough. I mean, you went out and you got Scherzer and Montgomery, and then you just collapsed. Your offense collapsed after that. I mean, so that's. I mean.
That's been the big thing, and then like I said, it's Adolis got hurt the other day. I guess we could say that they called up Evan Carter, was our number 1 prospect. This is like his 3rd game tonight, so they called him up, and he's supposed to be Mr. Badass. And Evan Carter just went yard, first home run of his MLB career. So there you go. That's fucking awesome.
Very nice. Tied the game.
We just mentioned that. So good job, kid. Congrats, bro. But he's supposed to be like a superstar for us, and we'll see. He's getting some time up here. I thought. With the way they're playing in the slump, bro, that's probably why they brought him up, just to try to bring up something and shot in the arm of something, dude. Because Adolis was shit, bro, this past month and a half too, dude. He's been shit, dude.
He's started declining.
He's hit or miss, bro.
Yeah,
he pushes too much at the plate, dude. Strikes out, swings at pitches that are way out of the zone. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But But it's been cool to watch Evan Carter come up and play, and hopefully they can keep it going, at least win this series against Toronto. And then I'll have a little bit more hope, but I haven't given up yet. I know a lot of people said it's over. It's not over.
Yeah, it's not over. You still 20 games left. You're only 3 games out, I think, from the division, 3 or 4 maybe, and then 2 or 3 from that last wild card spot. You're definitely not out of it.
No, not at all. There's too much baseball left.
You don't take this series, then it's a little bit harder.
Yeah,
it's going to be a little bit harder.
You keep putting yourself in a big hole like that.
Yeah.
You're running out of games at that point.
Exactly, yeah.
And the games that matter, like in series against those teams, like you have to win.
Yeah, those are the big ones, right? At this moment, they're more important than anything.
Exactly.
But then also, you got to win those other ones that don't matter. You got to you just got to keep winning games. Series, keep winning series.
Not many left.
Yeah, there's not a lot left. So, here we go. We'll see what happens, man. Obviously, we're going to keep talking about that until
it's over.
Until they're eliminated. And then we're like, all right, fuck this team.
Exactly.
It's football.
Yeah. Staying in the realm of baseball, some kind of crazy, some little crazy thing came out actually the other day with. We've talked about how we hate the game now and like pitchers being bitches and. Mm-hmm. Barely even able to pitch anymore. The 100 pitch count, like get them out of the game or whatever. And it's like how that's been, I hate that. You're constantly thinking like, oh, he's had 100 pitches. You better get him out of the game. But the other day, Seattle Mariners pitcher George Kirby was pitching in a game versus Tampa Bay. And he gave up the game-tying 2-run homer to Tampa Bay in the 7th inning. And after the game, he had some comments. And it was one of those things where I was like, did he just fucking say that? He was talking to reporters in the locker room. He goes, I wish I wasn't out there for the 7th, to be honest. That's what he said. He's like, I was at 90 pitches, and I didn't think I could really go anymore, but it is what it is. Now, this is how you measure a man being a giant pussy. Because you're at 90 pitches, bro. And you're late in the season. Your arm's obviously stretched out. How the fuck are you going to sit there and be like, I wish I wasn't pitching? That's a pussy, dude. You don't want the ball? What's wrong with you?
That's one of those guys that actually that gives me hope that he's on the Mariners.
Yeah, he's on the Mariners. I don't want this guy on my team ever, dude.
I'm glad he's on the other guy's team because, in most pitchers that you normally they hate getting pulled.
They don't want to get pulled.
They're like fighting with the manager to keep them in.
Yeah,
and so
it's one thing if you get lit up.
Yeah,
and you're like, you obviously don't have your best stuff today.
Yeah,
but like he was still winning the game.
Right,
and you're at 90 pitches. You can't give us one more fucking inning, dude.
Right,
it's fucking pussy, dude.
Yeah, to say that is, man, that's bad.
I wouldn't want this guy on my team ever.
I would cut him immediately.
I'd be like, oh, you don't want to be out there? Then we'll just see you later.
Yeah, go to AAA.
Yeah,
have fun.
And another pitcher that tweeted about this was Jared Weaver. You remember him?
Yes. Yeah.
A longtime pitcher for the Angels. He was really good back in the day. And then one year his velocity just fell off, and he's like, my fastball is 83 miles an hour now. They're like, what the hell happened to this guy?
Yeah, we used to lock that guy up too.
Yeah.
I remember him and Kinsler always had a thing.
Yeah.
Like, he threw a Kinsler a lot, bro.
Yes.
I remember that.
Back in our World Series runs days. But, yeah, anyways, he tweeted about this, and he was just like, basically saying the same thing I was saying. Like, this guy's a giant pussy, dude. He was like, I never wanted to give the ball up when I was on the mound. I never wanted to come out of the game, dude.
Right.
And Derek Holland said the same thing. He was like, he's like, I never wanted to come out either, dude. Mm-hmm. But Derek Holland had to come out because he fucking sucked.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a choice.
Yeah. He was never an ace.
No, he was not.
The manager was like, you got to come out of the game because you just fucking suck, bro. I don't care what your pitch count is.
Yeah. You stay out here, we're going to get murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's all high on Derek Holland all the time, bro. He had one fucking good game in the World Series for us, bro, and he was mediocre after that.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's just one of those things where I'm like, man, the pussification of these guys nowadays, man. What a little bitch, dude. And please, and I hope Chris Young saw this, bro, and he's like, okay, never going to target that guy ever. That's not somebody that you want on your team, bro.
No, not at all. So, imagine if Scherzer was up there and said that. Like, that's a guy you're never going to hear say shit like that. Right?
No, the only thing he's going to bitch about is the pitch clock because he hates it.
Yeah, he does hate the pitch clock, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking been very vocal about that.
Yeah.
So,
no way. No,
he's an old school guy, though. Scherzer, he's not, But fuck that. And anyways, another thing that was pretty funny, this is actually really funny that came out. I don't know if you saw this or not, but Trey Turner, who plays for the Phillies, who had that massive $300 million deal that he signed in the offseason. Mm-hmm. The other day, last week, he was placed on the paternity list. and it was the anniversary 9 months from when he signed that contract, bro. So the day that he signed that contract, he did some fucking to celebrate, bro.
Oh, nice.
So 9 months to the day, bro, he goes on the paternity list. And so, yeah, that 11-year, $300 million deal with the Phillies, bro, he signed that day, did his little press conference, and then he went home and fucked his wife.
And then he pounded the old...
And he didn't pull out, bro.
Yeah, no, he's like, hey, we can afford a kid now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was their second kid, actually.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, in order to celebrate, bro, he was doing some fucking, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I would too.
I thought this was great, bro, because I'm like, this is the same thing that I would have done, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I would have knocked my wife up. I would have cream pied the shit out of her multiple times that night, too.
Yeah, I'm sure he did, dude.
So maybe one of those stuck, obviously, because he has a kid now.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny to me. And, of course, there's a picture of his wife, and she's so hot, dude.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now, and she's got some pretty big titties, too, dude. So good job, Trey. I would not pull out of this.
Probably bought those from that contract as well.
I have nowhere near $300 million. I wouldn't even pull out of this chick. So, and if it like cost me a kid, I'd be like, oh well,
yeah,
I had fun with it. So there you go. Good job, Trey.
Nice.
Okay. All right, guys and gals. Obviously, yesterday, like we mentioned earlier, this episode was NFL Sunday Week 1. We did our Thursday night stream last week, which we're doing every week. This is for the Thursday night games, but yesterday was the first Sunday, a glorious day when you wake up and it's NFL Sunday. We've got football all the way to February every week. God, it's a beautiful time.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year.
We got our 7 hours of commercial-free football yesterday by Scott Hansen.
Oh, that was so good.
And that was amazing. We got drunk, obviously.
Yeah, we did.
Had a blast and had a lot of fun. We're going to talk about Week 1, of course. A couple of things that happened before Week 1, though, that I wanted to mention. I did mention it on Thursday's stream, how Joe Burrow got his massive extension.
Right. Yep.
I called that.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning of the stream, I said, like, Burrow's about to get his extension announced either today or tomorrow. It happened on stream. So Joe Burrow became $275 million, I believe it was. He's the highest paid player in history right now. Somebody will pass him soon because that's going to happen with the quarterback. It's probably going to be Dak Prescott. And if you don't believe me out there, you're blind. But,
it's probably going to be, because that extension's coming because of next year's his fucking contract for next year. It's going to be
well, $60 million against the cap next year. You can't do that.
Right.
You're going to have to. They're going to extend him just to get that down.
Right.
So Burrow got 275. I think 219 fully guaranteed. That's a fuck ton of money.
That's a ton of money.
But I'd pay. I'd be fine if my team paid Joe Burrow that. I'd be like, that's great. Even though his Week 1 was rough, but that's fine.
Yeah.
He didn't play no preseason. Another guy that signed an extension that was not around in training camp was Nick Bosa of the 49ers.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He got a 5-year, $170 million deal. $88 million in guarantees for him. So Bosa got paid as well, and that's a guy that you pay. That guy is insane. He's Defensive Player of the Year. So you pay these guys, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. But, the funny thing about the 49ers, bro, they're paying – they're the top 3 of some of these guys, and they're the quarterback they're paying like $500,000 for because, it's Purdy.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes time to pay, like, they're going to be fucked a little bit, I think, on some of this shit. But what are you going to do, not pay Nick Bosa? I mean.
Not pay McCaffrey and Debo Samuel, guys like that.
Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. He's going to come up for at some point. So, but yeah, Nick Bosa, Joe Burrow, they got their deals. They're happy. I hope they fuck their wives after these.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I would. But yeah, and then I did see that that guy for the Chiefs ended his holdout today.
I did see that too.
What was his name?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Yeah.
They got. I didn't see. Did you see the number?
I didn't see how much. It just came over like an hour or two ago.
Yeah, I was on my way over here, I think.
Yeah.
When I saw it, so I didn't really look into it. But yeah, he's going to be back on the field next week. So.
Yep. So they lost the first game, and they're like, "Shit, let's get this guy fucking signed."
Yeah, we got to get this guy on the fucking field now.
Yep. So there you go. There's some contracts and some holdouts being finished. So, but yes, yesterday, Week 1, obviously some great games yesterday. Had a blast on the Red Zone channel, and then of course with the Sunday night game. Let's see, man. The Bengals-Browns game yesterday was one of weirdest things I've ever seen. We just talked about Joe Burrow getting paid. Mm-hmm. He had a horrific game yesterday. The Bengals as a whole on offense had a horrific game. The Browns won this game 24-3. The weather was shit. Mm-hmm. It was raining all game. It looked like a terrible environment to play football in.
Yeah, it looked awful.
But they had nothing. No running game, no nothing, bro. The Bengals got the shit kicked out of them. And Burrow was 14 of 31 for 82 yards, bro. It's not a good start.
That's bad.
Yeah.
And as far as the Bengals as a whole, last year they were off to a slow start too. So
I think they started like 0-3 last year,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but still, this looks bad. I mean, you just gave this guy the extension, and he goes out there and does 82 yards, and they get trampled on. But I'm like I said,
by the Browns.
Burrow, didn't play any preseason. He was hurt actually, but I mean, he was 100% ready to go. But still, like.
Yeah.
You got to shake that rust off when it comes to and it being in the rain and that being your first action you've ever played. That's got to be rough, man. I don't care how good you are, but
I mean, it is the battle of the Ohio's.
Yeah,
I think the Browns get up for that. The dog pound over there gets up for that. Dude, if you're a Browns fan still, I mean, hats off to you, bro. Because your franchise left and won a Super Bowl, and then you got your team back. And they suck every year, and they're going to suck this year too. By the way, you can celebrate this one all day long because that's about it for you.
Yeah. They're not going to be good.
Texans at Ravens. We kind of expected this one. The Ravens won 25-9. The Texans are trash, bro.
They're bad,
and I love it because it's Houston, and fuck you.
Yeah,
fuck you.
They were really. I mean, Texans fans were really high on C.J. Stroud, and he didn't look good. I mean, none of the rookies really look good.
No.
Not. I mean, obviously that's their first game. I get it, but yeah, I was happy to see that too.
I was not impressed with Lamar Jackson either. By the way, he didn't play that great.
No.
But they didn't need him. So 25-9. So this one surprised me, dude. Buccaneers at Vikings. Vikings lost this game. Buccaneers won 20-17 at home, bro. The Vikings lost this game. Man, what a shitty start that was for them, bro. Baker Mayfield going over there and getting his first win as the Buccaneers starting quarterback coming out of the gate. Yeah. That guy's a gamer, bro. I got to say, there was some clips of him running and shit. Mm-hmm. He's a gamer, but he's not going to be – they're not going to make the playoffs or anything.
Right. But, I mean, he's going to give you – he's leaving everything on the field. That's what I like about him. I mean, he's not the best quarterback out there, obviously. But, I mean, he reminds me like a Heineke, you know. He's going to go out there and he's going to fucking try to make something happen. Yeah. And, I mean, he got the win and against a really good Vikings. I picked the Vikings to go to the Super Bowl for some reason.
You did. They're not off to a good start.
I think that was a drunk pick, probably.
They're not off to a good start, bro.
No, yeah.
So yeah, that was I would have lost money on that if I was in Vegas. I would have thought that the Vikings would have won and covered that easily.
Yeah,
just because it's a home game. I mean, the Vikings offense is so good, dude. Like, I mean, and they still had massive stats yesterday. The Vikings offense.
Yeah,
but you got to tip your cap to the Bucks, and I just for some reason I just hate Todd Bowles, bro.
Yeah. And I'm not too worried about like teams like the Vikings or the Bengals. You know, like I said, this is week one, dude. You got to shake some rust off and you get in the film room now and see what you're doing wrong to fix all that. And guys like teams like that are going to get back on track. No problem.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Week one's always weird.
It is, man. Panthers at Falcons. This is one of the games that I could give two shits about yesterday. But the Falcons ended up winning 24-10 on this game. The only cool thing about this game, I guess, is Bijan Robinson is a real deal. We know that. He was.
Yeah, he actually looked really good.
Oh yeah, he looked good, and he was. He didn't have that many carries. Let's see, how many carries did he have? 10 for 56, and Tyler Algier had 15 carries. So, like we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Like, why the fuck are they drafting these guys and then giving them like 10 carries or less, dude? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. Like we both said that the whole running back by committee thing sucks, dude.
It does.
Like I miss the days where you had the one guy, you gave him 25 carries a game, and you know what I mean.
Not many guys like that in the league anymore, and teams that don't do it anymore.
Right. But I mean, that's the whole crybaby running back thing right now. Is like they're not getting paid. But it's like you got 9 carries.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, that's obviously on the coach because whoever's calling plays or whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's a different.
You don't pay the fucking the running backs.
Yeah, it's a different game now. You don't pay those guys.
No, not at all. Bryce Young looks like he's going to die this year because the Panthers can't block for him at all.
Yeah, he has no offensive line.
He is going to die this year.
Yeah.
So have fun with that, bro. This game right here for you, bro. Cardinals at Commanders. Your Commanders held on and won 20-16. It was not impressive, but
it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, like I said, week one's always weird. So, you know, and we got it's Sam Howell's second game ever. So,
19 of 31, 202, and a touchdown and an interception. So not horrific, but not great.
That was the thing, too. There was mistakes like that, pick. And then I think Antonio Gibson fumbled once, gave up the ball. So, that's going to obviously reflect the score there.
Yep.
But, yeah, this offense still needs a lot of work. There's a lot of fucking a lot of weapons on this offense. So if they can get, going into a nice routine or whatever with each other, like I said, I think they'll surprise some teams. And they'll surprise some people out there but it was a little too close for me against the Cardinals, who were obviously trying to tank.
Yeah, they're going to be shit.
There's not a good team. They're not a good team. But like I said, the Commanders let them have a couple of extra possessions, and that was what it was. But they pulled it out, so I was happy with that.
Yeah, you got
to take a win in week 1 all day, dude. I'll take it.
Jaguars at Colts. Jaguars won this game 31-21, which I think we both picked the Jaguars in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Richardson, Colts. They blow, dude. There's no way around it. I mean, they blow. They blow. And Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. We've talked about Doug Peterson having them going in the right direction. Travis Etienne Jr. had a big game.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars are going to be good this year, and they'll probably go back to the playoffs if I had to guess. For sure.
Oh, yeah. I think they're winning that division.
Yeah. Yeah, that division sucks.
It's bad.
49ers at Steelers. 49ers beat the living shit out of the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday, 30-7, and the 49ers looked dominant, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Pittsburgh didn't have a first down almost all the way to the first half, bro.
Pittsburgh looks so bad.
They looked horrible. And funny is our buddy Aubrey said they're going to be so good this year, and I'm like, yeah, they look like shit right away, bro. So
that's what he said about Denver last year.
That's true. He picked Denver to go to the Super Bowl versus the Saints.
Yes.
So don't listen to that guy ever. We've told you this a million times.
Yeah.
But the 49ers, man, they're my pick to go to the Super Bowl out of the NFC. They're good, dude. They're going to be hard to fucking beat.
Yeah.
They have everything, dude. Their offense is insane. Their defense is insane. They're going to be tough to beat in the NFC. They're, in my opinion, the best team in the NFC. They looked like it, too.
Yeah, they did. They look solid.
Yeah.
There was no rust to shake. And Brock Purdy surprised me because I was on the same boat with Aubrey, which is weird. I should not be.
Yeah.
But
you already proved yourself wrong right there.
Yeah, but I thought Purdy might take a step back, but he looked good.
Yeah, he looks great.
There was no issues there. So I
still feel like Kyle Shanahan's the best coach in the NFC too. So yeah, they look good. That's going to suck because I'm tired of the 49ers, but what can you do?
Yeah.
Titans at Saints. Talk about a fucking miserable piece of shit game, bro. Thank God that the Red Zone channel exists, bro, and we only get to see like little clips of this game because this game fucking sucked, bro. The Saints won this game 16-15. It was a goddamn field goal fest, though.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a terrible game.
Tennessee had 5 field goals. That's the only thing they had. New Orleans had 3, and then they scored a touchdown. But Ryan Tannehill is shit, dude. He threw 3 picks yesterday. He is shit. Yeah, they're going to have to make a change at quarterback soon because that ain't going to work.
Yeah, he's so bad, dude.
Yep. And they had Hopkins come over. You got Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, you have good weapons, but if your quarterback is Brian Tannehill, you're not winning shit.
Right.
Derek Carr had a pretty big game, over 300 yards, touchdown for them. That's what he does. He's going to throw a lot of yards. Mm-hmm. I knew that. That's why I picked the Saints to win this division because they have the best quarterback in the division. So, and that division's trash as well.
Yeah, it's bad.
And the Saints, 3 weeks from now or whatever it was, they get Kamara back, dude. So,
okay.
I mean, that's going to be a boost for them, and I still think that they're going to be pretty good. So,
yeah, and I picked the Falcons to win that division, and I'm not going to. After watching the Saints, I'm like, it's going to be close. But
yeah,
and when watching the Falcons, I mean, they did win 24-10 with the Panthers, like we just talked about. But I mean, it wasn't convincing.
I'm not trusting Ritter, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he was playing the Panthers too, so
exactly. Hey, man, don't shit on Frank Reich over there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, his quarterback's awful.
Yeah.
I know. So he's a rookie, too, and he had his first game. I get it. But,
yeah,
it's going to be a while before those guys are back winning games.
Raiders at Broncos. Raiders won 17-16. So the whole let Russ cook again is dead, bro. He looked like shit again to me. Yeah. I was not impressed.
I wasn't either.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. And they lost the game, so there you go.
Yeah. The Raiders are not good either. I mean, Garoppolo looked like shit.
Well, he's fucking check down king over there, bro. Yeah. And so is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson sucks.
Yeah, I think he should hang it up pretty soon.
Eagles at Patriots. Eagles end up winning this fucking game, of course, 25-20. Man, it looked like it was going to be a blowout at first, and then the Patriots came roaring back and made it a game. And, God, I was down on my knees praying for the Patriots to pull this fucking game out some way, somehow.
I mean, the Eagles were giving them the chances too, man. I was like, God, please do it, man. I wanted the Eagles to lose so bad.
That's good to see.
Yeah.
I know it's week 1.
Right.
But it's good to see the Eagles kind of shitting themselves midway through that game. After they should have been up like 30-0, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The way it was going. It was like we were sitting there watching this game, and like Mac Jones would come out there, the Patriots offense was like, shit. I'm like, they're not going to score a goddamn point this game.
Right.
And all of a sudden it kind of flipped or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, the Eagles are going to fucking shit their pants, bro, and lose this game. And I was praying that would happen, but they didn't. They ended up winning 25-20. And somebody hit Jalen Hurts, please, and get him out of the game. Yeah,
he was running the ball a lot too. So
yeah,
but that's going to come to an end one day if he keeps doing it. So
I hope. Rams at Seahawks. Rams destroyed the Seahawks 30-13. This was shocking to me.
Yeah, Rams looked actually pretty decent, dude. I was like, maybe this team's back. I don't know, but
we'll see.
I mean,
maybe the Seahawks just suck.
Maybe Geno Smith just had that 1 year last year. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Geno Smith. But I was never a big believer in Geno Smith, anyways. But 16 of 26 for 112, bro. Talk about a fucking doing nothing.
Yeah.
Me and you could go pass for 100 yards in a game, bro.
Yeah, and that was at home, dude. And it's not easy to win up there in Seattle.
Not at all.
The Rams did not have any problem.
Stafford looked good.
Yeah.
They're without fucking Cooper Kupp, too, so not sure how long he's going to be out, but he needs a new hamstring, so.
I think they put him on the IL, so he has to be off he can't play until like 3 or 4 weeks, I think.
Yeah. That sucks for anybody that drafted him in fantasy.
Yeah.
Because you took him in the first round.
Yep.
Dolphins at Chargers. This was probably the most exciting game of the day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Dolphins won 36-34, but this was a shootout. And it was a lot of fun, dude. And if you had Tua Tagovailoa in fantasy, you probably won.
No, you didn't.
Unless you're Leaf.
Yeah.
And you go against the Cowboys.
I'll talk about that in a minute, yeah. But yeah, I had
Leaf had
Tua and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, and he's still going to lose.
And I'm still losing.
But anyways, Tua had a massive game.
He did.
466 for 3 touchdowns. Dude, the fucking Dolphins offense is electric, man.
Yeah, it is. If they keep that guy healthy, they're going to be a fucking tough team to beat.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, already a loaded fucking AFC, they're going to be in the mix. If like I said, if Tua can stay healthy, you're going to have trouble with that team.
Maybe cover Tyreek Hill, guys.
Yeah, no shit. He had 200-something yards, 240-something yards.
215.
215.
2 touchdowns, 215.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a massive day for those two guys.
Yeah. And, that's a very, very crazy-looking offense right now. And they got the right coach calling the plays, too. Mike McDaniel's a good coach, man.
Yeah, he is.
Herbert still looked pretty good, too. They got outgunned by the Dolphins, man. The Dolphins are a good fucking team, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like you said, they're going to be tough to beat, so there you go. Packers at Bears. This was a shitty game, but Packers ended up winning 38-20.
Yeah.
It looked like it was going to be a fucking 13-10 final.
Yeah.
And then the second half kind of exploded a little bit, but Jordan Love gets his first win as the Packers starter coming out the gate. And Justin Fields looks like shit. And we've said this, he's shit, dude. He's not going to be a goddamn...
He's not a passer, man.
No. Yeah, he can run the shit out of the ball, but that only gets you so far.
Yeah.
Before you get fucking put on your ass. Mm-hmm. And if I'm a Bears fan, dude, I'm miserable right now because that guy's not going to be, he ain't it, bro.
No, he's not the guy.
I
don't think he is.
No. I don't think Jordan Love is either. He was just playing Chicago, so.
Right.
Because I wasn't that impressed by him. I was like, I'm not really that impressed. But we'll see. I know a lot of people still thought that the Packers would win that division. I did not, so we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't. No. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, I picked the Lions in that division.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did.
You took Minnesota.
I did.
But, and then, of course, the game last night was fucking glorious, everybody. We had a great game last night. The Cowboys destroyed the New York Giants, bro. 40-0, and there was no way that you told me that. I was like, whoa. I thought this was going to be a close game, dude. Because I'm like, the Giants were decent last year. I mean, they made the playoffs. They won a goddamn playoff game. Mm-hmm. And, everybody loves Dayball as the coach or whatever. But, dude, it was not even close. From the beginning, it was just – the Giants had that first drive. They looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then it stalled. Yeah. And we blocked the field goal and then ran it in for a touchdown. And then after that, it was nothing went the Giants' way.
The Giants did absolute dick after that.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
They abandoned. They were like, we ran all over them. Let's not run anymore.
Dude,
I was like, what the hell are y'all doing?
This was the kind of game that if Dayball was, this is his second year?
Yeah.
If this was like his third or fourth year, he gets fired after this game.
Dude,
that's how bad it was.
It was bad.
Daniel Jones looks like shit. He's not the guy.
And they paid him so much money.
Yeah, he's a fluke, dude. The whole Giants team's a fluke. Last year was a fluke, bro. And you're going to see it. This was so bad, dude.
It was
a
bad.
division opponent at home and you fucking shit the bed like that. It's so bad, dude.
40-0. I got to say real quick, bro. I knew the Cowboys had a good defense. It's going to be pretty scary, bro, this year. I mean, you got Parsons is going to be the defensive player of the year at some point. You know, it's either him or Bosa or fucking Myles Garrett or, you know, those kind of guys. One of those guys is going to be defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
But the defense is good, man. And the offense really didn't have to do shit. So there's nothing for me to, like, bag on Dak about because he didn't have to do anything, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
the
really.
defense and special teams basically won the game. He had 140 yards. Bro. Didn't have to do shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's what needs to happen. You got to take it out of his hands, dude, or he's going to fuck it up.
Exactly. Pollard looked good coming in as a starter. 70 yards with 2 touchdowns. So he looked good. I didn't know what to expect from Pollard coming off that ankle injury that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But
and you
he
weren't
looked
like super sold on him being the number one guy either.
Yeah, I was kind of worried. I'm like, how's he going to be in that role of like coming in and getting the majority of the carries?
Right.
And he looked good. So we'll see as the year goes on. We'll see. Like I said, the offense didn't have to do shit. I mean, the defense was insane, and the Giants are really bad.
Yeah, I'll run that stat I told you before we hit record.
Yeah,
because this is pretty wild. No team has ever had this happen before in a season. Lose 40-0 or worse. Lost the sack battle 7-0 or worse. Lost the turnover battle 3-0 or worse. Had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown and threw a pick 6. No team has ever done that in the season. Giants did that in last night's game. So there you go. Giants are trash, is what I'm saying.
They did something the team's never done in a full year in a game.
And they did it all in one game. Like I said, I feel like if this was Dayball's like third or fourth year, you get fired after this game.
That's embarrassing.
I just saw everything I needed to see.
Embarrassment.
That's so bad against against a division opponent at home.
Yeah,
and a goose egg.
I tried to tell you and Aubrey last week through the Giants you guys are crazy.
Well, I thought I was drinking that fucking Kool-Aid from Aubrey, and I should have bet Aubrey because I would have won the bet.
You just did it, bro, because you don't want to pick the Cowboys.
No, of course not. I thought it was gonna be closer than this.
I did too, bro.
I was like, give me.
We were sitting there watching. I was just like, this is over.
Yeah. By the second half, we were just hanging out, talking. We weren't even watching the fuck. It was so bad.
It was over, bro.
Yeah.
And then you just look up and be like, wow, the Giants just fumbled again.
Yeah. Dude, Daniel Jones got fucking ass raped all over the field, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was our defense was killing that guy, bro.
7 sacks. I was like, Jesus, this guy can't do shit. I was like, but he was terrible anyway. I mean, even if he got protection, he wasn't going to fucking do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
It looked like
they
didn't know how to fucking play football, dude.
Yeah, it was a great start for my team, bro.
They looked like the little Giants out there. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you? Like, we gained a yard.
Gained a yard. All right. Dude, they had no problem running at first. I don't know why they stopped doing that.
Oh, no, that's what I said. I was like, why are they not running the ball? Barkley was getting 5-6 yards of carry, dude.
Yeah, that actually concerns me moving forward because, like I said, we drafted Mozzie Smith in the first round. I didn't even see him at all last night. So what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
You drafted that guy to stop the run or help stop run, dude, and they were still getting gashed a little bit.
Yeah.
So that makes me nervous when you play an actual good team.
Right.
You know? So maybe shore that up a little bit. That's about the only negative, I think, from the Cowboys last night was their run defense still looks like it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, that was a massive game, though. So, yeah, I would imagine as a Cowboys fan, you're pumped about that. But, I mean.
I am, bro, but you know what? I'm not.
You're not getting that every week, right?
Well, no, and I'm also not like one of those Cowboys fans that's like, this is our year, baby. Super Bowl. I'm like, relax. We played the Giants.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was week 1. And, yeah, let's see what happens when we play some teams with, like, the 49ers or the Bills.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the Jets tonight and see how good they are because you guys are playing them next week.
Yeah, we do.
I want to see what Aaron Rodgers looks like with the Jets and how that team's good because I think that's going to be a good team.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to be better than the goddamn Giants. I can tell you that. Anybody is.
Jesus, yeah.
Commanders would have done a lot better than that shit that they put out there, man. It's fucking wild.
Exactly. Yeah, that is tonight's game, like you mentioned. Bills at Jets. And when we're done recording, I'll be watching the rest of that, of course.
Yeah.
It's just about to start. So definitely going to be watching that. Obviously, we'll see what happens. I think whenever we pick these games, I don't remember who I took in this game.
I think I took the Bills.
I think I might have. You know what? I might have taken the Jets, actually. I don't know. We'll see how Aaron Rodgers looks. Anyways, looking forward to it. Just touching on next week, like you said, we do play the Jets. I can't really – it's going to be hard for me to pick. I mean, I don't know what the Jets look like yet.
Right.
So we'll see. Next Sunday, whenever – we'll obviously talk next Sunday about the game. We're not going to record till after the game. We'll talk about that. You go to Denver, bro.
Yeah.
You go to Denver. Commanders at Broncos on the afternoon as well.
After week 1, I'm not too worried about Denver.
You shouldn't be worried.
I mean, Sean Payton has not made his mark there yet.
No.
Because he has a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
He needs to bring his own guy back in. So you got to get rid of Russell Wilson, and maybe that team will start working their way back. But, yeah, I'm not worried about him. I think if Washington can stop the mistakes, like I said, Sam Howell reminds me of a little bit of a gunslinger, so he's going to maybe throw picks here and there. But if you quit fumbling the ball and stuff and you get that offense moving, gelling under the enemy, I think this is an easy game to win. So.
Yeah. I agree, though, because you should win that game because the Broncos are not good.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they scored 16 points in week 1, so it's not good.
For our Thursday stream this week, everybody that watches us on Thursday night live on YouTube for the Thursday night NFL, we got a good one this week. Vikings at Eagles on Thursday night. So we will be back live on YouTube for that game, of course. And I'm excited about that. That's a good game, dude.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
Go Vikings, man.
2 games in a row. So that's pretty wild. And then, obviously, it's the first one on Amazon Prime. So
we'll be with Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. We won't be listening to them, but I'm just saying they will be making the call on Amazon Prime. Hopefully Amazon Prime fucking fixed a lot of their issues.
Yeah, they had some weird things.
Their broadcasts were apparently trash.
Yeah, it was not good. So just watch it and turn the volume down and listen to us.
Exactly. Come hang out with us.
We'll get you through it.
And like I said, though, the game's good. Vikings at Eagles. 2 good teams. Go Vikings.
Yeah.
We need the Vikings to win.
Yes.
You actually need the Vikings.
I need the Vikings to win.
We both do.
I need them to bounce back.
Yeah, we both do.
And I hate the Eagles, so I mean.
Yeah, we want our division opponents to lose.
Exactly.
For sure. And I hate the Eagles. And Philly can suck my nuts.
And if you're a listener out there, if you're listening to this later in the week, come over to YouTube, hit subscribe.
Yes.
And watch the old game with us.
Those are a blast. You'll have fun.
Oh, yeah, it's
Trust
so fun.
me. You can interact with us, interact with chat. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
We got a good community. We're trying to build it and get more people in on our community.
Exactly.
Go Vikes. We'll see you on Thursday.
Skull.
Go fucking Kirk Cousins with Justin Jefferson's probably going to have 10 catches again.
No,
that guy did not have a problem yesterday getting open.
No, he did not.
That's for sure. So there you go, man. There's the NFL Week 1 and kind of previewing a little bit. But we're so excited the NFL's here. Obviously, if you guys know that. And a lot of you are out there as well. So, hell yeah, baby. Okay. There you go.
Ready. Let's
move on. Just a couple things to wrap this bad boy up. So we're still doing our crazy story and all that. I do want to say real quick that we are recording today on September 11th. So I just want to point out that it is 22 years anniversary of the September 11th attacks, which 9/11, you know where you were at that day. Everybody knows where. That's a historic thing that happened. And I was a sophomore in high school, I believe, and we were watching the TV all day, just kind of shocked. And actually, it was kind of you actually, that's the first time I can remember in my life, like actually feeling terror.
Yeah.
Because you just kind of scared everybody.
Yeah, I did.
No matter where you were fucking scared.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what is going on? Like, we're under attack, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was crazy. I've watched so many documentaries about 9/11 and did so much stuff about 9/11. And people still think it was a conspiracy and the government did it. But, I mean, there's videos of the planes actually hitting the building. So whatever you want to think, bro.
Yeah, I don't get that, but yeah, whatever.
They're like, it was an inside job, and there was bombs in there that took the building down.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I actually woke up. I was actually working at a record store, dude, at Sam Goody in the Louisville Mall. Nice. And my girlfriend was I was living with a girl at this time. I was like 21, I think. Mm-hmm. And she was up getting ready for work. I was still sleeping because I closed the store that night. So I was just sleeping and I was going to get ready for work later. Well, she was up and she used to turn on the Howard Stern morning show when it was on the radio on 97.1 when it was,
He had his national syndicated show.
Yeah. Yep. So I remember waking up to that and all I heard was Howard Stern's voice say, "Man, I'm sick right now. I'm watching this. I'm so sick." And I didn't know what he was talking about. And then she turns around. She's like curling her hair or something at her little vanity thing. She goes, "Yeah, we're going to war," or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? So I got up, went into the TV in the living room, turned on the TV. The first plane had gone through this building, not the second one yet. I watched that shit live. I watched that plane go directly into that building live. I was like, holy fuck. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then actually my manager called me and said, "Hey, you don't have to come to work today. They're closing the mall down because of this." And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I just watched that shit all fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, at that time, I didn't know what it was.
I mean, there was so much going on where we had the TV on for the second one too.
Yeah.
In the classroom. So we saw that shit too. And that's when we kind of knew at that point, like, okay, this is on purpose.
Yeah.
And we're under attack. And this is not good, obviously. That's like I said, I was in school. I was like, we were all scared at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I remember like watching.
A bunch of us went home.
Whatever news channel I was watching was like, we don't know if this was some kind of. And then until that second plane hits, we're like, oh my God, this is not like a coincidence. This was not like a wrong or something happened.
Pilot didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, pilot didn't have a heart attack or nothing. Somebody's doing this shit on purpose. And where I was like, and that's when I got super scared. Like my heart started beating real fast. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember me and my dad was, my dad at the time would go out on his, he was a cross-country truck driver. Mm-hmm. And so he had his house broken in one time. And so I moved in when he would go out he'd go out for like 3 or 4 months. Right. So me and my girlfriend moved in that but he was in at that time and we just talked about, he's like, man, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to America ever. And we just talked about that all day. I was like, yeah, it's fucked up.
It's right up there with Pearl Harbor. Mm-hmm. But it was insane how 9/11 happened televised in front of our faces. Like we got to see it all play out and how scary it was. And just, like I said, I've watched a ton of documentaries on 9/11. There's a ton out there you can watch. And it's one of those moments, man, in history that we're never going to forget.
Yeah, and it's wild that it's been 22 years.
22 years, man.
Because I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
it's one of those things it won't leave your mind because it was so horrific.
Horrific.
Yep.
And scary. And I actually did, when I was going to New York for work, I actually was able to go to the 9/11 memorial, and right where that happened, right at Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Very touching, and you'll get emotional as soon as you walk on that grounds. There's just an overall feeling. Mm-hmm. And the cab driver that drove me down to the memorial, his son died in the attacks.
Oh, wow.
And so he was kind of telling me about it, and I was like, this is crazy. And then as soon as you get there, dude, step out. You're by the fountains where the buildings were. It's just, you feel it, bro. It's like, it's hard to explain. You just feel it come over. You're like, whoa. And so, yeah, if you have the chance to go to the 9/11 memorial, definitely do it. And pay your respects. It's a good memorial, and it's just the list of fucking names, man. It's crazy. There's 3,000, man, and it feels like it never ends, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so just wanted to touch on that before we got out of here with a crazy one to end on a little funnier. Obviously, we'll lighten the mood here.
Yeah, we don't want to end on that. That's for sure.
No, but it's one of those important moments in history that we need to never forget, always talk about it and everything like that. So
exactly.
New York is close to my heart, bro, after spending some time up there and then seeing that and everything. So definitely keep everybody in your thoughts. Families are still affected today, and they will be for the rest of their lives. So, okay. Go ahead, bro. Bring us home on this funny-ass, crazy story to end with. It's actually a story about a plane, but not a terrorist.
No, or maybe.
Well, maybe, yeah.
But anyway, so here's I'll just read like we do with the old the headline here. A Delta passenger faced ridicule for explosive diarrhea that caused the plane to turn around. Now people are rushing to their defense. This must be this is not the one I read before. But anyway, last week a Delta flight U-turned after a passenger had diarrhea all the way through the plane.
Oof.
So I guess they felt it coming, and then they were running down the aisle.
Tried to get to the bathroom.
Didn't get there in time, and it just went. Because I saw a video. Somebody had a video.
I saw it.
It was all the way up and down the aisle.
I saw it.
I mean,
that's disgusting.
I've had diarrhea before, but I've never had that happen.
I've shit my pants.
I have, but I mean, I'm just saying that not that much though. Like there was so much, dude.
It was bad, dude.
It was so gross,
dude. This is like a nightmare scenario, bro. To me, being on a plane and you have diarrhea.
Yeah,
there is nothing worse.
Well, the bathrooms in the planes are shit. Like
they're so tiny, anyways. Yeah, and it's just that's what I'm saying. It's a nightmare scenario, bro.
Yeah. But then, so this plane was flying to Barcelona, Spain. It had to make a U-turn and return to Atlanta. It left from Atlanta, but they had to turn around and come back because a medical issue is what they're calling it.
Yes, there's audio of the pilot out there.
Yeah.
Talking about diarrhea.
Yeah, he said describing the situation as a biohazard issue, saying we had a passenger who's had diarrhea all the way through the airplane. So they want us to come back to, dude, that bad to make a plane turn around and land? That's fucking rough, bro.
And imagine the smell.
Yeah.
In the cabin.
I think Tiffany Gomez is off the hook as the
she's happy as hell right now.
The weirdest passenger on a plane now.
Oh my god, dude! If they, I don't know who the passenger was. They probably haven't said, right?
I haven't seen a name on here. So,
but just imagine if you're known as that, but like that, I did that.
Yeah.
That is bad, bro.
Yeah, I remember that video.
The smell had to be.
It was on TikTok. I mean, and it was. I mean,
I saw the video. Yeah,
shit.
It was everywhere,
all over the aisles and seats. I was like, dude, imagine that happened right next to you. I'd be fucking livid, bro.
Oh my god, bro! I would throw up.
Yeah,
the smell had to. I would immediately gag.
Yeah,
and puke everywhere. And then you have a really bad smell on the plane at that point because you have diarrhea mixed with puke everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I mean now there is people coming to that person's defense because I mean
there's nothing you can do.
Something you can't stop it. Like that's
sucks.
what like one of the flight attendants was like, what are you gonna be able to hold that in? You can't. And
no explosive like that. Like you I mean the person should have ran to the bathroom.
Yeah, they should have.
I guess they tried
like a little sooner.
But like what I could. We know when you're worried about your shit.
Yeah.
Now I have been in a situation like I said before where I didn't make it.
Right.
Either.
Yeah.
So it happens.
That's happened to me too.
Although I didn't explode all over the fucking ground and everywhere.
Yeah,
Jesus.
That must have been. I don't know if they do have some sort of. I know there's the IBS or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Irritable bowel stuff, and this kind of stuff happens, and
right.
You got to get going if it does, and I mean maybe they just started too late and couldn't get there, but it got everywhere, dude. And so
yeah, that's bad.
Plane had to turn around. That's how bad it was.
I was watching that video and saw that, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's disgusting, bro! Like, how did the fucking underwear and pants not catch some of that, bro?"
Yeah, no.
Jesus,
I don't know what happened.
Was he wearing like a fucking bikini or something?
I have no clue.
There's nothing.
Man.
There's nothing there to block it.
I don't know if it like went down. If they were wearing shorts or pants, but it went down there.
That's so disgusting, bro. Because there's nowhere for them to clean off on the plane either.
Yeah.
Oh,
that poor bastard, whoever it was, had to.
Well, was it a male or a female?
Yeah, so I don't know. It doesn't.
Oh man,
let me.
Probably a male.
Probably.
Or at least in my mind.
This,
so I don't
this
think
what I'm looking at here doesn't. It just says passenger. It doesn't have a name or gender or nothing like that.
In my mind, it's a male, bro. So I don't think of a female having explosive diarrhea because that's so disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Even though I know y'all do. I mean, Jesus, we're humans.
Of course.
But I'm just saying that's disgusting, bro. I can't imagine being on that. I would want to turn around too. I'd be like, turn this bitch around now. Get us the fuck out of here. This is so bad, dude.
Yeah.
And at that point, my trip's canceled.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm just throwing up everywhere. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm not getting on another plane that day. I'm
traumatized, bro.
I'm like, I need to sleep this one off.
Yeah. I'm going to go drink at the fucking bar, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to take some shots, actually.
Ugh. Man.
Anyway, I feel bad for that person, though.
Go watch the video if you haven't seen it. It's disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
It's like the video of probably like a cleaning person.
Yeah.
Also, sorry about your luck there for having to clean that up.
Yeah, that's the day I quit.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not doing that, dude. Yeah. I'm out.
I'm out, yeah.
Same way, bro. I'd be like, I'll go work for a different airline. I'm out. I'm not doing this shit, dude.
100%, dude. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, so pretty crazy. It does, man, dude. That's the other thing. We were talking about how like flying, the overall process and the experience of that.
It's just
fucking sucks.
It's
dude.
a nightmare, yeah.
Because you're stuck with people you don't know, and then something like that happens
in a small space.
Other things happen. Like I had that one guy that had Tourette's next to me. I was like, oh my god,
yeah.
And you're just at the mercy of these fucking other people that you don't know, and you're just like, oh god.
Yeah, and it's like almost now you never know what's gonna pop off on a plane, dude. You're like, fuck. So it's such a stressful fucking thing anyway, just to get to the plane and on it. And then you got idiot morons who can't act right on the plane, and then you're like, Jesus. And then something like that happens, that just makes it 1,000 times worse.
Oh, man. I can't even imagine. Like I said, bro, the smell had to be just awful.
Nah, that had to be so
I would have puked.
I would have
100%.
Somebody had to have, right? Like, there had to be at least a couple people throw up just because of that.
How could you not?
It's
human feces.
Yeah. It's all over them, then you're like, that smell, I'm like, I'd yak for sure, dude.
I would fucking, oh, God. No thanks, bro. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. You got a lot of little kids and shit in the plane, and fucking parents aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
You're like, shut that fucking kid up, man. Jesus Christ.
Dude, I
play
actually,
the fucking iPad or something.
I've been lucky on my flights. I haven't had any crazy shit like that go down or any kind of weird, like everybody I've sat next to has been cool or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't had like a big thing before, but I still don't like to fly though.
I don't either.
I'm not a fan.
I did a lot of flying around and traveling and all that, and I'm kind of done with that now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the last time I flew up to New York to go hang out with Tina and Jay for their wedding or whatever, I hated it. The flight.
Right, yeah.
The experience of that. Because coming home, I was delayed, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going there wasn't as bad, but then you had people around you, and I'm just like, the whole experience fucking blows, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So,
yeah, I mean, and we went to Vegas 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, I would like to go again, but right now, dude, I wouldn't do it.
I'd like to go again, but I want to fly private.
Yeah, exactly.
So until then,
yeah,
maybe not go.
Yeah. Yeah, subscribe to our channel so we can get big enough to fly private.
Right, exactly. What are y'all waiting on?
But I had a great experience going to Boston for my 40th. Like, on the way up there, I think I sat with you guys. You guys had a bad one. You had a guy sitting right next to you in the middle.
Fuck, dude. What a nightmare that was.
I got lucky on the way back. Hungover as fuck. The empty seat, the middle seat was empty. Yeah. And then I had a hot chick actually sitting on the outside. So I was like, hey, I'm good. And
I had people
somewhere up there with some dude in the middle
watching like fucking Afghan fucking cartoons, and I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You can't, there's seats open back there, and this fucking dickhead has to come sit in our middle fucking seat. And our flight didn't have Wi-Fi on the way home. I remember that. And I was like, man, this is a fucking nightmare. And that's a long flight, actually.
Yeah, it was what, 4 or 5 hours?
4.5 hours, yeah. It's, oh, God. I was like, get the hungover, tired. I just wanted to land and go home, dude.
I was great on the way home. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. So yeah. Anyways, let us know your flight stories out there if you got any on our social medias. Which to end this episode, as you know, we run through that. I just want to say follow us out there, please, on all socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or excuse me, X. I keep saying that, bro, but it's X now.
Yeah, it is X. I forget.
Everything's at Eskimo Brothers Podcast, and then of course on YouTube. Make sure you go to our channel, youtube.com/at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Come over, hit the sub button for us, please. Like we mentioned before, that's free. You sub to our channel for free, obviously. We got to get our sub count up and all that fun stuff. And also that'll notify you when we go live. So make sure you have that notification on. And you'll know when we go live. Again, we're like, just to say real quick, we'll be live on Thursday for Thursday Night Football. A lot of you come and hang out with us on Thursday Night Football. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, those last year we started doing that halfway through the year. They were great, and this first one kicked off great. We had a lot of people come in, say hi, and chat with us. That's a more laid back stream where we can actually watch the chat and interact with you guys while we're doing the regular episodes. We're kind of doing our research that we did all week and doing that. It's kind of hard to keep up with everybody, but Thursday night's more laid back. We're drinking, we're hanging out with you guys. It's basically us at a bar as a group hanging out watching the game.
That's right, and it's fun. So make sure you come check us out and do all that for us. And then Leaf will tell you about the audio versions.
Yeah, the audio drops on Tuesday mornings. Every Tuesday morning, we drop the audio on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere you get podcasts. But the two big ones that we see are Apple and Spotify. And to help us grow there, too, you go to Apple for us. Go to our page, scroll down to where you can write a review. There's 5 stars. Click on those, give us a 5-star rating, and then click on write a review. Write us a short couple sentences, and then submit it. That helps us with algorithms and advertisers and all that kind of stuff. And on Spotify, you just go to our page there too. On Spotify, you should be, if you're listening on Spotify, you should already be listening. So you have to listen to a couple episodes, and then you can go up there on our page and rate us 5 stars on there. You don't have to write a review. Just click that 5 stars for us. It takes 2 seconds. We'd appreciate that. That gets us in front of a lot more listeners, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Boom. Just like the man said right there. We really appreciate it. Oh, well, that's it for episode 99. We're back next week, of course, with a special one, episode 100. Hopefully a guest will join us.
Hopefully.
That's what we're hoping.
One that we've been looking forward to, actually.
Yeah, 100%. And so that'll be a special one. We'll have a good time next Sunday when we record episode 100. We'll get drunky.
Oh, yeah. We'll be watching the noon games. And so after the
Cowboys play at 3:25, we're hitting record right after that.
Yeah, so it'll be.
And we'll already be sauced.
We're going to have 6 hours worth of alcohol in us. 6.5 hours probably. So get ready. That's going to be a good one.
Mondays fucking suck, dude.
Oh, dude, today was
during
rough.
football
today
season.
was rough.
Mondays fucking suck.
We knew what this was, bro.
I mean, this is what we're training for all year.
This is what it's about, dude.
Yeah, and then we have fun with it, and we're always going to do that. So
yeah.
All right. See you Thursday if you come to hang out with us. If not, we'll see you next week with episode 100. Big milestone for us. We really appreciate all the support. Love you guys out there. Have a good one. Check you later. Cheers.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.
Like I never